Fox Across America with Jimmy Fallon. I'll tell you a true story. Last night, we wrap up Gutfeld with our lovable comedy dwarf, Greg Gutfeld. And I'm heading out to 48th Street to film some taxi footage for Fox Nation and, of course, my TV show, Fox News Saturday Night. And I see a couple of malfeasants making some type of a video on the sidewalk. I decide I got to break this up. Where is security? But lo and behold, it's actually my next guest. The Macklemore boys are here. Great to see you.
Let's go.
What's up, Jimmy?
Now, can we confirm for the American people, you guys were filming a video in real time. I just crashed it.
We were actually doing a little cookbook promo. We got our cookbook launched this morning.
Yes, you did.
And we're doing a little promo with Fox in the background. And you made a beautiful, wonderful, amazing appearance.
Came running in.
And it was live. It was real. We posted it. Fox shared it. It was
Great
all.
job.
It was amazing.
It was like you know in a sitcom when the family dog runs in right at the end of the song. It was like I was a trained family dog. But people need to know you would like. That's how they train the dogs. You guys have spare ribs in your pockets.
That's right.
So I just follow you around.
Well, you smelt it.
There's that. Let me tell the viewers on Fox Nation what this is. The radio listeners know because I've been talking about it all day. The Macklemore boys gather and grill. This is 100 plus smoking hot barbecue recipes with John and John the Second Macklemore.
Right.
Forward by Steve Ducey, who wrote a couple of good cookbooks in his own right.
He
But
did.
barbecue is our language on this show.
That's
like
right.
you need to know this. Like we eat barbecue full time in my house year round. We don't take off. just 'cause-
Everybody.
No, I know.
Everybody eats barbecue.
No, I know this, but you handing me this book is like if you could travel back in time and hand 12-year-old me a Playboy, this is the same. This is the same thing.
You need to open it and read your comment.
Oh, can I read it on radio?
Read it out loud.
Okay, I
Yeah.
gotta double check this though,
Yeah.
because I know you guys play safe.
Yeah. I'm on the right side. Read what I wrote.
You want yours? Jimmy, Saturday Night TV is a better way to spend your Saturday nights than in a cab. Sorry, my handwriting sucks, but let's have you in the next book with a full spread. Hey, girl, food spread, that is. Whoa! I see what you did there. Oh, my goodness gracious.
I
Wow.
love it when you talk dirty.
Oh, my God.
So what do you like to cook, Jimmy? Let's talk
You wanna
real
talk
barbecue.
about things the fellas do. Okay, this
Yeah.
matters. Okay, so we do make a lot of pork shoulders in the summer when we have 12 hours to cook them, slow and low. Okay, we take our time. We're talking 225.
Yes.
We're going to give you 12, 14 hours.
Yes.
Bone in?
Okay?
Bone
But
in?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
In the winter, okay, we actually smoke a lot of chickens because it's shorter cook time.
Okay.
And what we do is we shred them and just do a lot of things with them. Okay, that might become a taco. It might become a Mexican lasagna. We're not even making barbecue now.
Yeah.
Now we're actually going. We're actually not even going Tex-Mex. We're going Mex. Tex is the smoke and Mex is the eating in
Yes.
the winter. Is
Yeah.
that
Right.
fair?
Yeah. So-
we smoke our turkeys on Thanksgiving. I'm going to give you back the floor.
Bro.
Okay.
Sounds like we're writing book number 2.
Hey,
and you're
girl.
going to be on 100 pages.
Now you know what we do here. Yeah, and it's a taxi barbecue. We cook it all in the carburetor.
I love
Can
it.
you guys get me like a master built carburetor barbecue or something?
Yes,
Let's talk about this.
1000%.
Cook it on a car, okay? Because this is the thing. My wife grew up in Ohio. She grew up on a dairy farm in Ohio, and can actually smoke stuff. She's like a world class cook, and this is so far up her alley. Other than the pornographic spread you've proposed, but that's the rent don't pay itself.
It's food. It's food porn.
It is
food porn,
But when we talk about food porn for the Macklemore boys, okay, did this start a generation ahead of you? Like, what is the origin story of this Star Wars barbecue trilogy?
Man, that's a great segue for us to talk about what is actually in this book.
Good.
We are 3 generations in the Masterbuilt family. My dad, Dawson Macklemore, founded Masterbuilt in 1973 in our backyard. I was 8 years old. I was
Child
second
labor laws
generation.
didn't exist then.
They did not exist. John made more money before he was even born than I did when I was working 50 hours a week. So my dad started it. I was second generation. John was third generation. We sold Masterbuilt back in 2016 and again in 21. We are still brand ambassadors for the company.
Love it.
We love the barbecue, but what's cool about this book, Jimmy, is the stories.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can get a recipe from just about anywhere, but when you can travel and cook and do things that you love to do, you can do it with your son. Tanya, Mama Mac, as they know her here at
Hey,
Fox,
girl.
Yeah.
travels with us. Our whole family's in the book. That's what this book is all about.
Well, and Gather and Grill, the whole premise is food is just plain old food without family and friends.
Yeah.
spoken by
Right.
Paula Dean.
That's right. I got that quote down. But, I was raised with towel over the shoulder, dad doing barbecue, which obviously we had mashed, but we were blessed by that.
Yeah.
But our Saturdays, Sundays was dad doing barbecue, and I was fortunate to be able to experience that with him and grow up in it.
Yeah. And it is. It's a lifestyle. Barbecue is a
100%.
lifestyle.
And it's
It
addicting.
is.
People that get into barbecue, what's that meme? It's like, how do you realize that you've grown up and become a conservative? Is you're in your mid-30s and you are getting addicted to barbecue, and smoking meats. It's definitely a hobby. I got a lot of friends that are just now getting into their 30s where they're like, holy crap, I did my first chicken wing the other day. It was awful, but I'm addicted. I'm hooked.
Yeah.
Oh, can I tell you something? Smoked wings on the grill are
Dude,
outstanding.
smoked burnt-in wings.
Burn-in wings. You ever had a burn-in wing?
No, we got to talk about this.
Oh, yeah.
This matters.
So
John's the wing expert, so we'll let him talk about it.
listening.
a reverse seared technique, just like you would do a steak. We're going to smoke them 225, 250, whatever your preference is. We're going to get them just undercooked. Take them off, take your grill up to 600-700 degrees, or a griddle. And we actually, in the book, one of the cool things about it is we actually do kitchen conversions to where we
Okay.
try to help people do barbecue in their kitchen.
Oh, that's hot.
If that's, whether it's weather or, they don't have a product for it. And you can do it in a griddle or a cast iron skillet on your stove or on your grill, take it up and sear them off. Wow. And then re-sauce.
This
Right
is-
on top of it.
This
So
is sexy.
different techniques that we try to mess around with, and some of that we did a recipe just the other day for a party where we had leftover pulled pork.
Yep.
We had Mama's baked leftover. These are all leftover recipes.
Yeah.
Bring
Baked
it.
beans. We had mac and cheese, and it was one other. And Dad was like, "I wonder what would it taste like if we just mix it all together and
Yes.
re-smoked it." We added a
up.
12 ounce beer in it,
Stop it.
mixed it up, and it was like redneck goulash that made you want to slap somebody.
My favorite part of that recipe.
It was insane.
My favorite part of that recipe was making it with my bare hands and people commenting, "Dude, you need to wear a glove." I was like, "Dude, we're cooking at home. Sorry."
Yeah. I was like,
Your
glove
camera
police.
My food.
Nobody cares.
No.
Dude,
Nobody cares.
internet glove police
Yeah.
is a thing
Yeah,
for sure.
When it's my favorite thing in the world. Now, sometimes it's for good reason. Like sometimes a politician will be like, "We're cooking out," but they're holding the spatula
Yeah.
upside down.
No.
I'm like, "All right, so you didn't cook any of this."
No.
But you guys are the real deal. You know, like the rappers who actually got shot. They're not just rapping about. They're not just like rapping about drug dealing. You guys are the 50 Cent of barbecue. You guys have gotten out there
50 Cent.
and shot. 50 Cent. The Macklemore boys are in studio. The book is called Gather and Grill.
That's right.
And it is about the lifestyle of barbecue, which I love this. For the summer when I'm not on the road, this is all we do.
Yep.
This is all we do.
Well,
in
and
the
we
house.
weave our story in throughout the book. It's another cool thing about the Gather and Grill concept is there's a lot of recipes from the Fox family.
Yes.
So from the weekday, the weekend crew that we cook with the concert series, they all have stories and recipes in it.
Yep.
And then our family. So my little sister's French toast. It's a smoked baked French toast recipe.
Those are
My older
amazing.
sister has a
Ooh.
Chicken buffalo dip.
chicken buffalo dip, which is my favorite
Stop
dip.
it. Really?
These are all recipes that we bring, that my family brings to our gatherings.
Tanya's
So it's
baked beans.
authentic Macklemore family stuff.
No, this matters. And the people listening need to understand recipes from TV people are significant because they're only allowed to have one meal a week as TV hosts. So they're going to get it right. That's the thing about the Ducey cookbook, too. When I was like, this guy's skinny. What does he know? But I was like, oh, yeah, he's on TV every day.
Yep.
These meals have to count.
Yep.
And they
Yep.
do.
We eat once a week.
We make up for it.
Give me this, okay? And I'm just reading off the back of the book now,
All right.
at things that jumped out at me. The reason barbecue pops with me as much as it does is the diet I'm actually on day to day to host my own TV
Right.
show. I call it a Fatkins. It's not an Atkins. I eat carbs here and there,
Fatkins,
but it's predominantly protein.
Yep.
And since
Okay.
getting my TV show, that's pretty much all I eat.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, but I cook a lot of steak. What is a reverse seared tomahawk steak? What am I talking about
Dude,
here?
that is the Flow Rider special.
Oh, is that true?
Yes.
So my pants
You
are going
seen-
to rip like
No.
Todd Pyro?
We got to get you the picture of Flo Rida holding that. It went viral.
So you take a 3-pound, or we actually do a 21-pound, 7-bone-in tomahawk steak roast. Wow. It makes into 7
Yep.
different 3-pound tomahawk steaks. You smoke it at a low and slow temperature, get that steak up to about 110 degrees, pull it, let it rest, get the grill up to 700 degrees, and reverse sear it for the perfect tomahawk
Yeah,
steak.
reverse sear is just the technique,
Yeah.
right? So, I mean, you could reverse sear wings like we said earlier.
Yeah.
So we're smoking it. We're going to bring the temperature of that meat up really slowly. So
Okay.
we're controlling the internal temp. So we know when we sear it off, we're going to lock in the juices.
Yeah.
And you know the internal temp's perfect, but you get the outside crust that you want.
Okay.
That's the technique behind it.
So that's a really good steak recipe. But if somebody's actually watching their weight and they want to have something a little leaner, pork is a great thing.
Pork's your friend.
And we will do a pork tenderloin. Smoke the pork
Oh, man.
tenderloin.
Best
which is
pork.
very, very lean.
Known to man right there. That guy.
And then reverse sear it so that you don't overcook it. It's super juicy. The flavors are unbelievable. It sounds like we just need to come to your house and cook.
Yeah, you guys ought to just come over.
Now.
You know what I mean?
We're here all week.
I will say this: the myth of obviously eating too much with barbecue is I've actually lost 30 pounds
Yes, you have.
since that photo.
Because it's just—is that true? Let me
That
get a
is
look.
true.
Let me get a look in here.
Yeah,
Hold
turn
on.
around, you'll find it.
Yeah.
No, but how much of that is the Spanx?
Yeah,
I'm kidding.
well-
You're not wearing Spanx.
Dude,
No,
you
look good.
are 30 pounds lighter than the photo.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you actually. Wow,
Yeah.
let me get
Look at
let me
that.
look at you.
I gave it to you. What you talking
no,
about?
You always look good, man.
Yeah, this
And
is COVID hair.
Can I tell you something? And they, yeah, because I actually respect this. They did this on the cover of my book. They didn't Photoshop me too much.
Yeah.
Which I appreciate.
So can I tell a quick story
Yeah,
about this?
give me that.
So we did 2 photo shoots after this. Professional, full on, paid photo shoots to get a cover shot. This was one of the first test shots that we sent our publisher HarperCollins. Mom stood on a step stool and clicked the button and took it on my camera.
Mama
and
Mac,
this was
T-Mall.
a test shot.
Is that true?
This was unpolished, unedited.
Yeah.
All the food was food that we did, and they were like, we just fell in. This was so raw and real. It was very much us relaxed. This is our backyard. This
no.
was not a polished, crazy
No,
photo shoot.
Absolutely not. The food looks incredible, and yes, these are 2 day drunk good old boys.
That's right.
baby.
This
Day
is
drunk
who
on barbecue, baby.
This is who you want barbecue from.
I mean, who puts
You
a 12-ounce beer in their Boston butt?
I am not entirely sure that on the other side of this barbecue, either of you has pants on. And that makes
Yeah.
this compelling. There's a mystery to this that makes me want to know what's inside the
Yep,
book.
that's it.
It's
Hey.
called The Macklemore Boys Gather and Grill. This is a home run. So this is the way this is going to work. Obviously, we'll cover this on my TV show.
Yep.
But I will start cooking this in the meantime.
Do it.
So the next time
Awesome.
we interact, I'll actually be able to weigh in on
Love
some
that.
real life
Love that.
experience.
I think that's in June sometime.
Yeah, around Father's Day.
Yes, it is.
You'll
Go.
be doing summer barbecues
Father-son
at Fox and
duo.
Friends. Give me this. Give me some inside TV dirt. Okay, because they are pretty good about eating on Fox and Friends. When they go to commercial, they usually do eat the food.
Yes,
Okay.
they do.
Did they eat the food?
Yes.
I know they thought it was gorgeous. I know they always eat it, but
So-
what I'm saying is it's May, and May is do or die time for
Yeah.
like summer get in shape season. So I want to know where I'm at on the food.
We feed about 17 floors here at Fox
Yeah.
while we're here. I am
It
not
is. I
kidding.
know.
They
It's
come
funny.
from every floor
Yeah, they
to
do.
eat our food. And we're smart. We feed everybody that's holding the camera so they turn the fat screens off.
we were holding the platter, bringing it in earlier, and
Yeah.
we were like, "Hey, we're looking for Jimmy," and they were like, "I don't know where Jimmy is, but you can stay right here."
You were just on Stewart's show earlier,
on
right?
Barney.
So
Stewart's
did you
show.
see our blooper?
Oh no, what happened?
Dude.
He hit me in the
We-
face with the platter.
We go on the tees,
Uh-huh.
and who goes on Fox Business and hits her son with a plate full of food?
Oh, my
The only rib that fell off the plate had Stewart's name on it.
Is that true?
Yeah,
Now, shame on me, right? Because you saw the guest lineup on Varney today.
Yeah.
I avoided the barbecue platter because I thought that was Christy Nome's dog. Better not. I better not.
No,
I don't know that we have that recipe
that
in the
was
book.
a tough
We
deal
got
there.
100 smoking hot other ones. The Macklemore boys, you know them, you love them. Listen, we're going to do this again soon.
do it.
Soon.
On TV. But we love you
Yep.
guys, and thank you for this.
Appreciate
This is
it.
amazing.
Thank you, man.
Thank
Rock and
you,
roll.
thank you, and John Boy.
let's go, baby. Always
Let's
got to have a high
man.
five.
Go buy the book. We are back after this.